Welcome, everyone. To the Gies Online Masters in Management iMSM webinar at the University of Illinois Gies Online. This will be a brief presentation of our iMSM program. Feel free to ask questions along the way in the Q&A. I am joined here today with my colleague, Kate Deering, and also one of our current iMSM student ambassadors, Harini. And my name is Lori Hayes. I am a coordinator in admissions and recruitment. Harini, can you introduce yourself as well?
Harini, can you unmute yourself, please?
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's
and
okay.
Hello, everyone. Nice meeting you here today. I'm Harini Ranjit, and I'm a iMSM student. And I've joined Gies from March this year. And I've been a course assistant for a couple of the programs. A couple of courses in iMSM, and also I'm a IGBA student volunteer. So I'm based out of Austin, and this is my great experience doing a graduate program with Gies.
Great, thank you. So welcome, everyone. We're really excited that you're here. We have the QR code here on the screen. If you scan that, that's an easy way to get in touch with us and our website. We'll also put that up at the end. But we'll go ahead and get started here. And again, if you have any questions at all, feel free to put those in the Q&A, and myself or Kate or Harini will get to those throughout the hour. A little bit of what we're going to talk about today. We did our welcome and introductions. We're going to talk about the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign and the Gies College of Business. We'll also talk about Gies Business Online specifically. We'll give a nice program overview, discuss the curriculum and content, and some application tips and tricks. And finally, we'll get to the Q&A. So why choose the University of Illinois? The University of Illinois is a land grant institution, which means that we offer high quality education at an affordable price that is accessible to all learners, and that includes our global learners as well. We've been awarded 29 Pulitzer Prizes. In 2022, we were number 13 ranked public university, 24 million library items, and we have invested $642 million in research and development. We've also been rated the #1 most disability-friendly campus in the United States and have over 470,000 alumni. As for the Gies College of Business, we were in the top 10 public undergraduate business schools in the nation, the #3 accountancy faculty, and the #1 business school innovation of the decade through Poets and Quants. In 2022, we were named the MBA Program of the Year as well, and 2021 Dean of the Year. You will also be joined with over 79,000 Gies Business alumni network worldwide. Gies Business Online programs is made up of 3 main qualities. So we're just going to discuss each of these qualities briefly. So first, we'll start with the flexibility. Gies Online programs are 100% fully online. This means that you can access the group projects, the live sessions from the comfort of your own home, your office, or even if you're on vacation. You can take 1 course at a time or 2, depending on your schedule. If you need to take a term off, that's certainly okay as well. Our programs are also stackable. We're going to touch on this a bit later, but just briefly here, all of our credentials stack and work together. So you have probably heard of the Coursera MOOCs, which are those massive open online courses. They are single courses delivered on the Coursera platform. We here at Gies Online offer non-degree or 4-credit single courses, which combines with the Coursera MOOC portion. And that together becomes the online high engagement component. We also offer graduate certificates that are 12 credit hour sequences or 3 courses where you can master a specific topic. And all of those grad cert options are also stackable into any of our degree programs, including the iMSM program. And then online by design. This means that our programs were designed to be delivered to thousands of learners worldwide so that our learners could access highly engaging content from anywhere, anytime, without having to pause your career or any of your family commitments. Harini, can you tell us a little bit about maybe why you chose the iMSM program at Gies? And did any of these 3 qualities have any impact on your decision to join us?
Yeah, sure. So the first place I chose iMSM from Gies is that I have a lot of family members and extended family alumni of UIUC, and considering that the iMSM is a fully online course, it gives me a lot of flexibility being based out of Austin, being a high school teacher. So that gives me a lot of flexibility where I can learn graduate courses while being at my own place and taking it in my own pace as well. So there's another part, a reason why I chose iMSM at Gies is that the way how it's blended with Coursera and live sessions, it gives more sense to learn some topics in a deeper level with the live sessions as well, where I can interact with my professors or peers through breakout rooms and with Zoom video calls and all that. So that gives me a sense that I'm just like in a part of being an on-campus student with a graduate program like this. So yeah, so these are the main reasons that I chose iMSM, and I should say I've learned a lot through being like halfway into this program, and also the kind of experiences that I get. I could even mention this kind of meetings here, and that's a learning for me. So I've learned so much from Gies, I should say.
Great, thank you. Okay, we're going to touch on a little bit more on this stackable design. I just want to take a few minutes to elaborate on it and how it works. On this slide, you will see that all of the building blocks and all of the credentials that make up our high engagement portions of our courses. Yes, you can start with a Coursera MOOC, which is your free online course, and then build upon that through the 4-credit non-degree courses. We also offer the 11 graduate certificate options and 3 master's degree programs. I also want to take a minute to mention that we now offer the option to fully stack the iMSM into the iMBA degree as well. So that means that if you were to apply and be admitted to the iMSM program, and if throughout that journey you decide that you want to apply to the iMBA program, if you're admitted to the iMBA, all 36 of your iMSM credits would fully transfer, and then you would only have the remaining 36 credits to complete the iMBA program. The graduate certificate options that we offer, I'm going to touch on those as well. We offer 11 different graduate certificates. Each graduate certificate is made up of 3 courses, which is 12 credit hours that will earn you a transcriptable credit or transcriptable certificate, which can stand alone on its own, or you can stack it into any of our degree programs. The application process is fairly brief for the graduate certificates. You'll need to upload your transcript, a personal statement, a resume, and for some countries, an English proficiency test may be needed. And so what exactly is a management degree? A management degree from Gies Online is going to provide essential business management skills. It's designed for working professionals entering the workforce or with years of technical experience. Their curriculum is built for practical application to make an immediate impact. So you can apply to the iMSM program whether or not you have a business background, or whether or not you have a business background, and you can count on broadening your business knowledge and developing your management and leadership skills throughout the program. Harini, can you tell us a little bit about, you kind of touched on this, that you're a teacher, but a little bit about your professional background and maybe how you have applied some of the skills that you've learned in the program to your current career?
Yes, so I'm basically a computer science undergrad, and I've been like an intern for a couple of years, and then I moved into teaching, and I'm a high school teacher currently, and I felt that iMSM is basically, it's very comprehensive, and I feel that the courses would help me understand better on a professional and personal level for me, where I can manage my own finances. That kind of learning I can get from a management program. And also courses like accounting and finance management and strategy management, marketing, and those kind of things. I can get a better sense of what the business world is, even though I'm not using these courses in my current professional life, but I'm looking to a career being a business analyst or a financial analyst, being IMSM being very comprehensive. I can learn these and I can utilize them for entering. This would be basically a great stepping stone for me to get into the business world. I mean, like into any kind of management positions. So I strongly believe that IMSM would be like a great learning experience for anyone who's like a beginner like me into the business world, or anyone who has prior experience. They can learn a lot from the courses that are being curated for the program.
Great, thank you. Okay, a few quick facts about the iMSM program. So the tuition is right at $11,000, and that includes all the tuition and fees. All of our offerings are on a pay-as-you-go model. So that means you only pay for courses that you are enrolled in at that time. You can complete the iMSM program in as little as 12 months. You can stretch it out even further to 2-3 years, or even within 60 months. Most students complete the program within 1 to 2 years, but the graduate college will require that you complete it within 5 years of your start date. And the iMSM program has 5 different start dates. You can start the program in August or October, January, March, or May, or when we take in new students for the iMSM program. And the average age for those that are in our program are 35. 44 of the US states are represented in 122 Fortune 500 companies. The average years of work experience is 9, with 67 countries represented and 682 alumni. The satisfactory rate from our students is 92%. 38% received a promotion, job offer, or accepted a new position during the iMSM program, and 21% received some sort of pay increase during the program. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the curriculum and content and what that is made up of. The iMSM is a total of 36 credit hours, which is 9 courses. 6 of the courses make up the core curriculum. And when I say core curriculum, I'm referring to the curriculum that is required for every iMSM student. Then you will get to choose 12 credit hours or three electives that will allow you to curate your degree towards your specific professional goals even more. Harini, can you tell us a little bit about what classes are like in general? This is a big question that we hear often, what the group assignments and tests and live sessions look like.
So typically the week starts on Wednesday and ends on Tuesday, and Tuesday is the deadline for every module week's deliverable. So, and the live sessions and office hours are kind of spread out throughout the week, where professors could you can get in touch with professors on a live Zoom call, and all the questions will be answered. So if there are any questions about the assignments or any questions about topics, some things that you don't understand, so there are professors who can always help you out. And there are typically like 2 to 3 office hours for the courses that I've currently done. And also there are usually 2 to 3 live sessions depending upon the courses. For example, I had 3 live sessions for process management, and for the rest of the courses I had 2. So they are spread out throughout the day, and it's very flexible that the live session timings are, spread out according to people who are working or who are still students learning. So that timings are very flexible. And also there's kind of an option that if you are not participating in a live session, you could look at the recording, and if you have any questions, you can pop into the office hour and those will be answered. So that's an amazing feature and learning, I would say. And also when talking about the assignments and courseworks, they are like really do it and learn it kind of way, rather than just reading a book and answering the questions. It's like hands-on experiments and hands-on assignments on topics that you have to do. So that would it has given me a lot of learning. And when I talk about teamwork and all that, so there are a lot of breakout rooms that we have in the live sessions. So there's a amazing opportunity to interact with peers, and in the breakout rooms you just introduce yourself, talk about the stuff that you have to do, and learn about your peers and all that. So that kind of interaction is there as in a real classroom. So that's an amazing feature that comes with this program. When I talk about other kind of interactions and everything, it's all like through group assignments. There are like 1 or 2 group assignments depending upon the courses. And also there's an amazing opportunity where you can do an assignment with your peers. It's usually a group of 4 or 5, and you can just interact with them and do the assignments, and that kind of learning and interactions are there. So on all aspects, I would say it's a nice experience to learn and to interact and make relationships with peers and get to know people from the same industry, and like expand your friends. So I would say that's amazing.
Great, thank you. Okay, a little note about the I and what that is all about. The I refers to just kind of our method of delivery only. I degree is used to refer to all of our master's degrees that are delivered online. It will not be noted on your transcript or degree certificate, nor your diploma. There will be no mention on the I. Your diploma will look as if you completed your degree here residentially. And so let's break down the two components a little bit more for each of the courses. And Harini touched on this just a few moments ago, but the asynchronous component is what's delivered on the Coursera platform. And what that looks like is those are non-credit portions. There's some training, career line trainings. They result in digital certificates. Some of the content that you can expect when you're completing your Coursera portion are videos, self-assessed quizzes, assignments, and some peer evaluations. And then the other component of all of our courses is the high engagement component. This is delivered on the Canvas platform, and it builds on the asynchronous MOOC. So the live weekly lectures, team and group projects, there are advanced case studies and exams that you can expect, lots of discussions with your peers and tutoring. And then finally, there are faculty office hours as well, that if you are needing to reach out to one of your instructors, they have some office hours set aside for you to be able to get in touch with them. Harini, can you tell me a little bit about how you have balanced both the Coursera portion with the high engagement portion and how those have worked together for you?
So the Coursera portion becomes available once you enroll into the course, and you kind of have flexibility to spread out your or plan your modules or the learnings that you get from the MOOC. So on Canvas, once we are registered into the course, the Canvas part just becomes available a week ahead. So all the modules, all the assignments on module 1, module 2, so they get posted on Canvas. And how I plan out my my learning and my Coursera MOOC and my Canvas MOOC is that I just plan, I just look out on the Coursera. I just technically finish the Coursera part before I start the Canvas, and on the assignments and modules and live sessions, so that I get a clear understanding or a precise picture of what the professor is going to say, what are the topics they're going to be discussing, what kind of topics that I need to learn to finish my assignment and all that. So I just try to finish my Coursera part for the first week, just a week ahead, so that I have a headshot of what I'm getting into. So that kind of gives me a better understanding and learning when it comes to having that whole week, the Wednesday to Tuesday part, where my live sessions, office hours, my assignment dues, and my group assignment meetings all are spread out. So I have that knowledge of what the topics are, and I can have more hold and control on the topics and learning. So that's helpful, that there's an opportunity like that to learn rather than just through live sessions also. And also the Coursera part is very important to be finished before the end of each module to earn a grade. Otherwise, so yeah.
Great. All right. Thank you. Okay. So the faculty sessions, oops, let me go back here. There we go. Faculty sessions. Kate, I think you have a video to play for us.
By now you realize you are.
Did you guys not hear that? Let me start it over.
No, there you go. Okay.
Hello and welcome from wherever in the world you are. One thing you'll know by now, you realize you are not going to be able to just sit back. Got excited. Absolutely. I do not believe in exams. It will be a collaborative event, something you do over time. with others. And that's what we do in this class. I want you to put up your hands and tell me 2 associations from the case.
Tradition comes to mind.
Associated with a working man.
Also inexpensive and very accessible.
And my class is by saying, all of you, go out in the world and be successful.
Great, thank you, Kate. So yeah, that was a little blip of our faculty live sessions. Our professors, as you can see, they engage with you personally, even in an online setting. And you'll be working with your classmates. That is a part of every live session. So Gies courses include both an online global classroom and a series of team projects, which will give you an experience of applying what you learn. And the live sessions, as you can see, are really interactive and fun. And networking. So this is a really common question that we hear from a lot of our prospective students. How do I network in an online environment? And so Gies, you can connect in a virtual environment through our iConnects, immersions, and iConverge event. And then there are also student-led opportunities as well. There's Workplace, which is a platform kind of where LinkedIn meets Facebook. There are student-led meetups and group work with those that you are in courses with. There's ambassadors like Harini, and then also the IGBA group. Let's see here. Harini, can you tell me a little bit? You mentioned that you were involved with IGBA. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with that?
Yes. So I have sent my application for the IGBA and got accepted. And currently, I belong to the IGBA group, and I'm yet to receive emails about the roles and kind of volunteering that I'll be doing. But I'm very new to IGBA, but I have been a course assistant already for a while. And yeah, it's a great kind of platform for networking when we are talking about networking, right? So being a student, I see that there are a lot of opportunities to network with peers, especially like you mentioned on Workplace and on through group assignments. You get that kind of connections with your peers, and sometimes it's nice to see that the old friends from your other courses group assignments are there on new courses as well. So there's kind of constant connection between people. So yeah, so since I'm new to IGBA and I've just started like a month ago, I'm yet to hear from the people from IGBA.
Great. Okay, perfect. Well, we're going to touch a little bit on some of these opportunities in the next slides. This slide are a few photos of our Seattle immersion. We have multiple opportunities throughout the year for immersion experiences that you can participate in. Some are in the United States, some are global. This one was in Seattle, and all of the students here had the opportunity to get involved in both work and play. One of the group activities took place on Lake Union. The students soaked up the city's views, and they competed in a team-based boat scavenger hunt. But then they also visited 3 Seattle-based companies to learn how their leaders are solving their current business challenge. And there were several other experiences and opportunities that these students participated in. So this is just one example of one of our immersion experiences. We also have iConverge, and iConverge is held every September. This was a few photos from our 2022 in-person event. It's an annual in-person event, as I said, held every September. Last year we had just over 500 students and alumni that attended. Over 38 states were represented, 17 countries, and 22 faculty attendees. So this is a really fun and great opportunity to meet your instructors in person, your peers, and to just get to know everyone. And you will participate in some professional development, but we'll also have a lot of social and fun opportunities for those attending as well. Workplace is the platform where I mentioned is where LinkedIn meets Facebook, and there's a lot of collaboration and engagement on this platform among our current students and alumni. You can see a few posts here that we've highlighted. One was a graduation ceremony that was held in Singapore with a lot of our students that are located there. Another post is from a student that was studying while he was on vacation. And then this third example is an example of a student that attributed his IMBA to equipping him with knowledge and skills that he needed to launch and lead his successful startup. So these are the types of posts you can expect on Workplace, but there's also a lot of questions about courses, what to expect, and things of that nature that are on Workplace. Harini, are you on Workplace very often?
Yes, I do interact on Workplace, but I don't post any pictures or anything, but I do reply to posts or questions or anything like that. So it's very interactive, and you can collaborate with anyone, and there's a lot of groups in WorkChat. Like if you're, I'm based out of Austin, and there are a lot of connections and meetings happening in Austin. Like there are groups where people want to meet fellow peers from iMSM or any other degree program for Gies. So they just pop out that, okay, I'm looking for connecting in Austin, and how about a coffee, or how about a group meet where you can interact with peers and talk more about and have connections. So that kind of connection development is really great in Workplace, I should say.
Great, thank you. And as you just mentioned, the student meetups are definitely a part of the networking here at Gies Online. You can see just a few examples of some of the cities where our students have gotten together and sent photos. And they happen not just obviously in the United States, but globally. And you can, sometimes it's just folks that are traveling through a city, or maybe students that live within that area. They might just get together and meet up. And if you're admitted, you will have access to an academic success team, our advising team, and they will definitely help you with any degree requirements and planning. There's express advising that's offered in 2-hour blocks multiple times a week. So you can just hop on, ask your question, get any assistance, and hop off. They also have one-on-one appointments where you can schedule just a one-on-one Zoom meeting, and there's email support as well. Harini, have you contacted the academic advising services at all? And if so, what did that support look like for you?
Actually, to be honest, I haven't contacted the academic support because the program as a whole itself gave me a lot of information through emails from TAs and all that. So it was a well laid out program that I did not have the necessity to plan out or go for advising. Just the courses, and when we talk about the courses and choosing electives on the right time and all that kind of stuff is already available online in the iMSM website. And also there are regular reminder emails where it's time for fall courses enrollment, and spring and summer enrollment reminder emails with the courses that are available throughout that season as well. So it's basically it's just all there, and it just needs very little research to kind of have a flow throughout the program, and it's kind of well laid out on its own, I should say.
Great, that's good to hear. All right, so the application requirements, what's required to apply to the iMSM program? You're going to want to upload an updated and current resume, your academic history, so any transcripts and or mark sheets, you'll want to upload those. A personal statement will be required, and then we do have an option for you to upload an optional essay. If there's anything that you didn't address in your personal statement that you want us to take into consideration, you can upload that as well. 2 recommendation forms. What this means is you will enter the information for 2 recommenders. We will email them a form with just a handful of questions for them to answer. It can take them as little as 10 to 15 minutes to complete. They can upload a letter, but that is optional. Then some countries will be required to upload an English proficiency test score as well. No GRE or GMAT is required to apply. If you have that score and want to upload it, you're welcome to, but it's definitely not required for the application process. And then finally, if you are interested in applying for a scholarship, you can upload that essay as well. And those prompts can be found on the application itself. The application review process will look a little bit like you'll submit your application, our admission team will review it, and we'll contact you if anything's missing at all, we need any other information, we will definitely reach out to you and let you know what is needed. Decisions are made on a rolling basis, so this means that you can apply anytime. The earlier the better, but when you apply, you can expect to hear from us within about 2 to 3 weeks. And we do, for the iMSM program, there is an interview process. So basically, we'll complete the initial review of your application, and then you will receive an email with either a decision or an invitation to an interview. You would then, at that point, schedule the interview, and then a decision will probably most likely come within 1 to 2 weeks of your interview. And if you are someone that's looking to start the program in spring of 24, so for a January start, you can apply by October 5th. And if you apply by this, that's our priority 1 deadline. If you apply by this deadline, there is no application fee. You'll have early access to the networking platforms that we just discussed and to Coursera. If you are interested in applying for scholarship, this is the final scholarship deadline for spring 24. So you would want to get your application in by this October 5th deadline if you're interested in applying for scholarship. And finally, another benefit would be that you can receive priority registration for courses. So in summary, why Gies? Why Gies Online Programs? The University of Illinois quality, you'll have our alumni network and resources behind you. We offer great flexibility, affordability, an innovative course structure, networking, and awesome, excellent faculty and programs as well. Harini, do you have any other, last words of advice or anything you'd like to add before we close out?
Yeah, sure. Before joining into iMSM, I had so many questions. It's just like everyone today here on this meeting, I had so many questions like, what if it's like, what am I getting into? And what if it's like too hard? What if it's like I don't have the kind of experience that I'd miss out on kind of experience that I get on an on-campus course? And I had so many questions about how does a live session work, what kind of learning will be I'm having, like what kind of networking I could do. But honestly saying, it's kind of very flexible and very adaptability is very great, where you can learn. And the kind of the layout of this course, how it's curated, is very easy for anyone to navigate and get into without having to compromise on their professional careers or professional work time. So the flexibility of this course is very good, where you can plan out your whole week from Wednesday until Tuesday, which is the deliverable for each modules. And there's ample space in between courses, like a week or two, if you're like continuously enrolling into courses and taking up courses as well. So and also there's iSupport, where you can email the iSupport and you get like response within a day or maximum a day, I would say. That's how I've been emailing the iSupport if I have any questions that I come on, if there are any technical difficulties in this online learning, and also if I have any concerns or anything, there's IGBA support there's iSupport anytime. So there's you kind of get a sense, once you're done with your first course, you kind of get a sense how to navigate the whole thing. And it's very not demanding of the time and control, I should say. And also the best part is that it's just within reach, within financially, it's very good comparatively to the other management courses that other universities offer, or any other online programs as well. I mean, without burning a hole on your purse or wallets, I should say. So it's a great course and great learning. So that's all I had to say about this iMSM that I'm currently doing.
Great, thank you.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to toss up that QR code again, so feel free to scan that. Again, that's a great way to connect with us and our website, and we would love to get in touch with you. I did put the Gies Online email address as well as my email address. Feel free to send me an email or send us an email at Gies Online. We're happy to answer any questions that you have. We do have a team of admissions counselors that you can schedule a one-on-one Zoom appointment with as well. So we're definitely here to help and answer any questions that you have. I want to thank all of you today for attending the webinar, and Harini and Kate, thank you so much for your help in the chat and for sharing your experiences, Harini, with us. I really, really appreciate it. And with all of that being said, I think we'll end for today, but thank you again and have a good rest of your night.